Okay, let's check the sound. 1, 2, 3. I hope that everything is fine. I need to wait for the signal to coming to my earphones. Okay, let's check the sound. 1, 2, 3. I hope that everything is fine. Yes, everything is fine. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for being here. I will do a little bit intro before the midnight, and I must complain to you about something what is happening to me, and this is that I lost weight. I lost 4 kilo in 1 month, and I have 75, 76 kilos, and now yesterday I have 71 kilo. Last time when I have 71 kilo, it was in 1980 when I was 21, and the reason is that I'm not eating enough because I don't have money to buy food. Everything is 100% more expensive than it was before. So I usually pass my amount with 500 euros or $500. Now I need $1,000 or 1,000 euros to go through the amount only with the food and some expenses like internet and electric power. I was very surprised when I stepped on the Libra and when I realized that I lost 4 kilo in 1 month. Maybe somebody will be very happy, but you know that I'm diabetic, and unfortunately I cannot buy anything what is prohibited for me to, even if I how do you say, I broke these rules. And sometimes I drink a beer, or sometimes I eat something what I shouldn't, like bread, because uh, it's tough. This is what I will have to say. Secondary, as you can see, I am not very open going live, and this is because they are encoded the Scottish camera so hard, the quality is so damn bad that I can practically cannot take anything what is useful to show you. I managed today to code some object, and I will show you that, but the quality of the camera is something what may shortly call disaster. Tonight and tonight's live event thematic or subject will be some similarity between movie iPad Go 2 and movie Melancholia. And believe me, this is very strange and something you should be pay attention on, because this is very strange, and I want to show you these strange things because you will have some conclusion upon this, which will make you with the sign of the question above your head. So let me first tell you something about the iPad Go 2 cartoon movie that was released in 2012, exactly as in the year when it was published, the movie Melancholia, in the Cannes Festival in 2012. Well, there was a scandal about the movie, and the director was disqualified from the festival because he is starting to saying something about Nazi and Jews and blah blah blah, and they eliminate him. That was very strange, because that was an excellent movie. Now let me tell you something about iPad Go 2. iPad Go 2, which we released one more time in 2012, it's huh, uh, how can I say, a bunch of data randomly put in a cartoon movie, and there is no any time order of what you see on the screen, what is following some timeline. So they are broke this timeline in a different in a different dates and time, and showing absolutely amazing things. And now I will show you one of these things from the iPad Go 2, and you watch this very, very carefully. Just a moment to find the right picture now. I'll prepare here some picture for you, and this is somewhere here. Just a moment to find where is it. Oh, no, not this one. Yes. Now, pay attention what I'm going to show you. Okay, before I tell you what I'm going to show you, let me tell you something else. As you know, what happened in Hawaii in the fire that take place on Hawaii, there was about 2,000 people missing from the Hawaii, and most of the people who are missing are children. So it's not very clear what in effect is happening with these children, but I want to show you a sequence from the iPad Go 2, and you will understand what did they show you in 2012 and what is happening in 2023. Watch this. Just a moment. Yes, okay. So as you can see here, I can go 100% here. As you can see, this is a burning kid while it's sleeping. So we all thought that this is the hair here, but in effect this is the fire, and the kids are in the pajama and they are burning alive. As you can see, they are peacefully sleeping and they are burning. And this is something what really shocked me when I realized what is present on the screen. And then I realized that things which are shown in the cartoon movie or movie iPad Go 2 are not put in a time order. There's also something what's happening in the past which is fooling you, but also something what is happening now. And let me show you another one which is really surprised me by the and this is this one. In just a moment, I received some message. Okay, this is my assistant, I think. Let me show you. So as you can see here, I mark with this arrow. It said when you watch the movie, you got impression that this is a number 3, but this is a Psalm number 29. And Psalm number 29, it's talking about thunder and lightning which are hit the earth from the God. So the God is punishing earth with a terrible storms, lightning, hurricanes, and all kind of stuff. This is a Psalm 29. But take a look at what we got here. I didn't show you this. I didn't mark this for you, but it's here. Just a moment. Okay, here what we got here. We got vector here. Let me zoom in just a moment. In the case that you don't see it, I will show you vector. And here is the vector. Vector is present everywhere in this movie, and nobody is paying attention. And this vector, I show you this vector in 2017, 2016, almost in every scene in the movie iPad Go 2, you got vector. Nobody pay attention to this detail because people are stupid. They are looking for all kind of stuff, but they don't see what the author of this movie is showing to us. Watch the Obama face while the vector is sliding down on his forehead, there is a vector here. Now let me show you another one. Just a moment, not this one, but this one. Look at the vector here in the sky, behind the cloud. And then we go here. And then we got, just a moment to show you the vector here. It's no, this is the array. This is the vector here. Here is the vector. Let me zoom in so you will see it better if you are on the small screen. Here is the vector. As you can see, somebody tried to rise this vector with a, just like when you writing something with on the school board, and then you try to erase this with your thumb finger. This is how they are trying to hide this vector from the context, but it's here. And then another thing, let me just show you another thing. Here is another vector. Look at that vector here. So I will go inverted mode now, and I will show you this. Okay, here is the vector. Do you see the vector here? This is the vector. This is also present as a Nike vector in the sky. This one is the vector of the Nike, and this is the vector in the sky. As you can see, I can zoom in so you will see it better. So we got vector here above this house here, you see it, and we got Nike vector on the their shoes and all their wearing stuff that they are producing. So let's go see where is another vector here. Just a moment. No, this is something else. Let's see. I show you this O2. Just a moment. Is there anything else that I have on this vector here? I don't think so. I think that this is it. And I just want to show you the role of this vector in our reality and how they are showing us these vectors from the sky in their movies. They are not showing this in the movie Melancholia, but now we go to the compare between the movie Melancholia and the movie iPad Go 2. So I will go back to my camera and I will show you now. I need to tell you something, just a moment, to put back there. So after I saw a few more times this iPad Go 2, I realized that there are some similarity between these two movies. Now let me tell you about this. In the very beginning of the movie, or if you haven't watched this movie, you must watch this movie because you're not going to understand what I'm saying about. So let's go and in the very beginning of the movie Melancholia, they are talking about constellation of the Scorpio, and they are watching the star Antares, which is the main star in the constellation of the Scorpio. And in the movie, it's in one part of the movie, this main star in Scorpio is disappearing because the other planet it's staying in the front of it and covering star Antares. Now let me go back here and let me show you the constellation Scorpio in the movie Melancholia. And this is very, very interesting one. Now watch this. This here is the tail of the Scorpio. You see, I put it here, the arrows. This is the tail of the Scorpio. So this is telling us that in a time when, suppose Jesus will come back, the Scorpio constellation, it will be above the horizon. That means that this is somewhere in the end of September, beginning of the or end of October, beginning of November, or even somewhere in the September. Now let me show you. If you don't see what is going here on the screen, I will now zoom in and show you what they are showing us on this picture. And nobody have seen this detail. Let me show you this detail like this. Now you can see that we got a planet here and rings on the planet. So this is another additional object. This is. Let me show you this. Let me show you this planet and the shape of this planet. Just a moment. I will do this very, very, very tiny color. Now this here is the planet. Okay, watch this. I'm going to mark the planet here, and I'm going to move this later, and you will see what I'm talking. So this here is the shape of the red planet. Okay, I will remove now. You see it here? Here. This is the size of it. In the same time, this comet or whatever it is, it's on the top of the tail in the constellation of the Scorpio. Now I will move that, and now I will zoom even more in. Just a moment. And now you can see two wings like angel's wings are stuck to this planet here. Okay, this is the common thing in the movie Melancholia and in the movie iPad Go 2. Let's go back to something else. Now we have another situation. Secondary, what is common between the movie Melancholia and movie iPad Go 2 is the appearance of the flower called Lily of the Valley. Even more, we got here, just a moment, in the cover of the movie Lily of the Valley. So the Justine, just a moment to zoom in, Justine is holding a bucket of the Lily of the Valley, but also here you can see, just a moment, where is this? Yes, here it is. You can see that everybody on the wedding party on the river holding this Lily of the Valley flower. Lily of the Valley is the symbol of the Jesus Christ. If you don't know, you go and Google it in Wikipedia. And this is representing, in effect, the return of so-called Jesus Christ, which is also shown in the movie iPad Go 2. But now let me show you something else, what is very characteristic of all these two movies, and this is the another animal which is present in the both movies, and this is the deer. Deer is present in the scene in the iPad Go 2 when this little girl is holding the apple, and behind on the wall there is a deer, and there is also deer in Melancholia, because, let me show you, last picture in the library, just about not this one, last picture in the library is the, where is it? Just a moment. I put it somewhere here. Yes, here it is. This is the last picture that Justine is looking at, the holding deer, or roaring deer, I'm sorry. And the roaring deer is the symbol of the September and October. Again, we have, because they are mating and they are roaring while they are mating. So this is the secondary common sign from both movies, which are present, is separated in the both movies. Now let me show something else. If you are familiar, just a moment, where is it? Do I have somewhere here? Anyway, in here we got apple. Just a moment. So this is the deer. Just a moment. Here is the deer. No, not this one. not this one, not this one. Oh, here it is. This is the roaring deer from Melancholia. I'm sorry, I forget to remove the camera. Okay, now let's go to the apple. So this is the apple. Okay, this is the apple from seen from iPad Go 2. So they are showing this apple are golden delicious. Remember this. This is very special sort of the apples which are growing between September and can be ready to pick up until the end of the January. That is 31st of the January. Now let me show you the apple in the movie Melancholia. This is very interesting one. So this is the picture of the fruit garden of Golden Delicious, and this is the wedding present Michael to Justine, and he said this, I bought this garden of the apples, he said, and he said, and one day when everything will be over, that was very interesting what he's been saying, we'll be sitting here in the shade of this apple and enjoying the silence. So apples, as a mark of the time and mark of everything else, it's common with the iPad Go 2 when the apple is also shown. So now do we have all here? Just a moment, not to forget something. Yes, this is very important. Now, this is not seen in the, at least I didn't find it in the movie iPad Go 2, but let me show you what's going on with the COVID-19. So this here is the COVID-19 things that were found in the dead people who died from COVID, and that was in their veins. Okay, this is what they are taking up, like some kind of worms or branches, you know, or roots from the people, like some kind of the rubber sea fruits. And as you can see, Justine is tied exactly with the same type of the roots, and which they are following. She's in effect now slave of this. She is attacked by this, and this is. I have another picture here. You can see it like this. Exactly the same things are here. Not to mention the flag with the number 19, which was in effect representing the COVID-19. In that time, nobody knows. It was 2012 that we will be all affected by this pandemic disease in the world. So these are the common things which I found. There are many more in the movie, but I need to spend hours and hours to show you what is in the movie iPad Go 2 and what is hidden in the movie Melancholia, and then you will see how many similarities are present in these two movies. I mean, how much common things they are showing us in the two completely different movies, two completely different sources, two completely different type of the movies, and this is what it's common. And now this is also very, very significant, because we should ask ourselves, what does it mean? What is it? What is this? Why they are showing us September? Also, the very, very important day in September is the 29th of September. The date 29th of September you can find everywhere. In all movies there is a 29th of November. I don't know what does it mean, but it's completely matching the both movies and dates, range of the date which they are showing in their movies. So in effect, because how they randomly mix up these events in the iPad Go 2, it's very, very hard to build a timeline where you can notice what is remaining, what is not happening from this movie, because the past and the future are mixed, and that makes completely impossible to take something out of from the context and to make some reasonable explanation of what is going on in the movie. Now, let me show you these few things that I show you. What I quote in the Scottish camera today. Just a moment. Let me go here. I have received very interesting photo from one of my followers, and as you can see how they are capturing this. This is, as you can see, this look like some live creatures in the front of the sun in the form of the cloud, but in fact this is the kraken, which are finished somewhere below on the horizon here. Now let's go here. As you can see, this is also something present in the sky, and very, very difficult because they encode the camera in the terrible ways. Nothing you can in effect see. Now let me show you this here. I managed to take out this objects here, which looks like there are many of them. Let me show you this. I will zoom in to show you this much as possible. This is the negative, so everything you can see this. You can see this object, which are dark because they are illuminated, and which are this one which are illuminated in effect are dark. So let's go forward to the next one. As you can see, we got here red objects present in the sky in the form of the ball, but very, very blurry because they are blurring situation. Let's go here, and another one here. Let me show you this objects here. Now you will see, maybe, or maybe you will not. I will try to do my best. Now you can see it here. Two of them here present. Maybe I can use the brightness and contrast just a moment to show you this in some other way. Just a moment. Okay, now you can see it. We got two objects here. You see that here? We got two objects here. I hope that you can see that, because I have two different pictures here. Now here they are. Now you can clearly see even the third one is here. Okay, look at the third one, it's here. Illuminated one. No, just a moment. I'm sorry. I have to change the tool. Here it is. Watch. This is here. This is the third one. Let's go forward. Now we got the same thing, but they are hiding them very well. But you can see them as the gray balls here behind the clouds. Let's go to the next one, and this is another one pointed with I marked them with the arrows. You will see here they are. Just a moment. I will try to do my best to show you this as the shape of the ball. Okay, now you can see it. Watch this very carefully. No. No. This is the best what I can do. So I hope that you can see this here. Okay, this is the maximum that I can do. So here is the object, and another one is here. You see it? It's blurry, but it's here. But there's another one on the horizon. Just a moment to go down here and scroll this, and I will show you another one. Just a moment. Here it is. This one is illuminated one, and you can see it here clearly that it's illuminated. Now let's go forward, and let me show you another 6 balls present on the screen. Watch this one here. I will try to use brightness and contrast to show you this ball. This is obviously very, very visible. I don't need to do anything. Look at that here. And look at that here. This is look like some kind of the pearl, like they are connected with some invisible line. And these are the two more balls here. Let me show you this on the horizon. Zoom in and you will understand now what I'm showing. Now here it is, just a moment. Here it is. Now you can see it here. Let's try to, just a moment, do the brightness and contrast, and here it is. Now you can see they are very brightly be seen as a gray, some kind of a gray balls, but it's useless to talk about, futile talk about the color, because they are encoded, they are, how do you say, behind the algorithm, and etc. etc. Let's go here. This is the two illuminated objects now visible here and here. Okay, you can see here one, two, and the third one is here. And this is what it's on the screen. Just a moment to make this bigger. Put them together, and now we can use some brightness and contrast. And just a moment. Here it is. Let me see. Okay, now you can see it clearly, very clearly. Or we can go back like this and reduce this and put this in something that you can see it. I don't know, how can I do it? Okay, this is the best what I can do. Here we are, and this is it. This is all what I need to show you and tell you. And please watch the movie Melancholia, watch the movie iPad Go 2. You got it on my channel, which I slowed down. It's against the grain mirror channel. This is my second channel, against the grain mirror channel, and there you can see slow it down 10 times, and this is what is going on. So that is all for today. I am 28 minutes live. I hope that this is very clear, and so please be so kind and think about me and send something to my PayPal account or Western Union account, whatever you can do. If you need a bank account, please contact me. I will give you the bank account of my sister, because she's opened a bank account for me, so you can transfer directly from the bank to bank if you want to do, if you feel better in that way. And thank you very much for participating in this live event. I hope that you are get the point what I mean from here, and these things which are common between these two movies, which are the same, and that means the two different people who are director of this movie are showing the same thing through the very different way of this. So thank you very much for being here. I will now post the way how can you donate if you don't know, and thank you in advance for everything what you going to send to my PayPal account or Western Union, whatever you want. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.